What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Long time no see, I know, but I've been quite busy this last month. A lot of work, a lot of long nowadays, but I'm finally back in the channel, so stick around because a lot of videos are gonna come around. Also, I'm really active every day on my Discord server, so if you wanna speak to me directly, you can just join. We're every day there hustling. But this past month, even though it was filled with work for me, has been quite eventful or on a global scale. Like World War III is gonna happen or something. I wouldn't be surprised if the world just exploded and like Jesus Christ just came down from heaven in between the clouds. But in the midst of this chaos, there's been one topic that has especially got my attention, which has been AI in copywriting, especially because it's a topic that I made a video on a couple months ago, and I thought I would never revisit the thing because I thought it wouldn't explode, or at least I wouldn't revisit the thing for at least 6 months. But we all know how AI works. We all know how quickly it just spreads around the globe and how quickly it can just advance, like almost exponentially. I know, trust me, I studied computer engineering, so I know what I'm talking about. The graph goes like this, and we have yet to see the true potential of this thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're scared hearing this news, but what I'm here to tell you is that your future as a copywriter is gonna be affected by AI. But if you're beginning or you're in the midst of learning it, this isn't something you should worry about. And let me explain why. I don't quite have a script for this video, but I have a couple of mental points that I want to go through because I've done a lot of thinking on the topic these days and I've came to these conclusions. So, first, if you don't know shit about copywriting, you're not gonna get rich quick with AI. It's the same thing if you're a business owner and you have no idea how to do a sales page, and you tell AI to do a sales page, it's gonna do a shit sales page. You're gonna have zero sales. No matter how good your prompts are, if you don't know where AI is doing things wrong, if you don't know who you're writing to, if you don't know what the product benefits are, what the cons are, how to turn that into how to turn features into benefits, how to do everything that englobes copywriting as a whole, no shit, your copy is gonna be awful if you rely on AI for everything, right? So you may have heard, oh, but this copywriter is using AI. Bro, this copywriter has been around for 27 years and he makes more money than you can count with your fingers. So he literally can prompt AI to do the work for him and then he can review it because he produces copy in such a mass grand scale that he doesn't even have to worry about writing the thing anymore. So if you're trying to learn copywriting, you don't have clients, you're not a pro, I wouldn't worry about AI. I don't know who said it, but he said it perfectly. He said, AI is not an issue if you're under 10K a month. You shouldn't even worry about it, right? Because it's something for people who already know what they're doing and need to scale. And they cannot do all the workload that being a copywriter consists on in the day. So they need to hire other people or tell AI to do the job and review it. And guess what? It's much quicker to do the second. So you'll see all these professional copywriters who are using AI to just type the whole thing and they review it. They can do it and they can afford to do it because they can analyze the copy that ChatGPT spats out and they can analyze the mistakes and change it so that it's professional and qualified to be published. But you cannot do that because you don't know copy anyways. It's like if you're trying to start an agency and you have to review the copy from your subordinates, but you have no idea on copy, so you cannot tell if it's good or not. It's the same thing with AI. You cannot tell if the copy it's spat out it's good or not, so you cannot make sure you can publish it. So you could be losing money for the clients you have surprised with the copy that ChatGPT wrote for you. So, first of all, you need to still learn copy. That's it. Second thing, people think AI can do creative jobs and it can be creative. But one simple look at copy that has been written by ChatGPT and you start to notice a lot of patterns. Like they use the embed thing, like the M dash, or it just spams the same quotes all the time, or it has some things that you can just detect on the spot, on the fly, right? So it's not as creative as we thought it could be. This may change in the future, but creativity is still the best feature that human brain has. No machine can beat us at this, because we live life and we experience things, and we conglomerate all these things and all the experiences, and we came with a personality, and that is the personality that types, and that makes things creative. ChatGPT just copies what people have already said and tries to twist it, but it cannot twist it as much as you can twist it. So we humans are still more creative than AI. What does that mean? We're gonna have to use AI to be even more creative. So if you have realized, you may have seen this, there's a lot of video clips that have gotten out that are using AI, but they're using AI in a creative way, right? To like create scenery that wouldn't be imaginable with special effects, or it would instead take $1 million team to create, right? Well, it's the same thing with copy. You have to start using AI to produce content that is even more creative than before. We have seen this. We have seen people using AI to get ideas. And that means that instead of sitting in a room with a blank screen, you can just type things into ChatGPT chat and get ideas quicker and much more ideas. So it could actually make the copywriting world a more like creative and different space. So if you have to take something out of this video, first, you shouldn't worry about AI if you're on the 10K a month. You should learn copy first and make money with clients. Second, ChatGPT is creative, but we are more creative than it, so we can use it to even be more creative. So creativity is not gonna die. We're still gonna have to do the things behind the screen. And if you want to take a third point, you should only worry about AI when you're mass producing content for multiple clients. So if you have a cap at 5 clients because you cannot work, the day doesn't have more hours, you can just start using AI with good prompts to produce copy for you. You review it as a copywriter because you need to still make sure it's good copy, and that will be much faster than typing it yourself, even if you're a fast typer. And that allows you to have 6, 7, 8 clients instead of 5. So that could potentially escalate copywriters who are stuck at 10K a month to 15 to 20K a month. The best copywriters are using this to make money, and they can make like 50 grand extra a month by using AI to save so much time. But again, most of my viewers are not making 20K a month yet. If you are, congrats, brother. But if you're not, this is 95% of you. So you should worry about learning copy first, and then you can worry about learning the prompts and the, let's say, the twists and the turns that produce AI, and how to kind of like enter its psyche and tell it what to do so that you can make money with it. But overall, you shouldn't worry about AI if you are under 10K a month. Yes, you can learn prompting, but AI is too simple right now to learn prompting, and prompting is super easy. It's like, write me an email for 25 to 30-year-old gym rats who have a complex with their bodies and compare themselves to social media influencers all the time, who are white, Caucasian, and go to commercial gyms. Start with like a depressive tone, reminding them of how shit their life is, but then tell them there's a solution and you have it. Then add a little bit of humor on it so they don't see you as another braggadocious guru twat and they trust you. And then add a CTA that takes them to my page which sells yada yada yada. Make it this long or this short, and make sure that you curse all this a couple of times so they cannot tell you it's AI, and make a spelling mistake. Boom, that's the script. Boom, that's the prompt. There you have it. That's the fucking prompt. It's not prompt engineering. Like, you don't need prompt engineering to prompt an AI. Maybe in the future when it advances, yes, but it's not as hard. You shouldn't be concerned about these things anyway. So now you can use AI to get ideas. I wouldn't say review my copy, because still AI has this tendency to like encouraging your behavior and allowing you to do anything and always eat your ass and say you're right. So it's not a good critique of your copy. So I still would join something like my free Discord server in the description, or any other Discord server where people review a copy for free, and you can get like a human feedback on if your copy is good or not. So that's it for this video. I hope no other crazy shit happens. I want some tranquility in this life, but we're in a fast-paced changing era, so fucking buckle up, get ready, and start learning copy. Okay, no excuse. I don't want this to be an excuse to quit copy this 2025. I want you to learn copy, and then when you're great and you're balling, you can then start to use AI to your benefit. But until then, don't even look it up. Forget about it. Open some books. Open some old age book with paper, with real paper. Can't believe people use these things these days. And just read, write, and practice. That's it. I have other videos on my channel, how to learn copy and practice. So make sure to check them out. My channel, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.